Good afternoon. Fade to black breaking news for this Thursday, October 24th, 2024. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. All right, what a great week on the show. And tonight, to wrap it up, because today is my Thursday. No, it's my Friday. It's your Thursday. Tonight on the show, the Leo King returns. That's right. David Palmer is back with us. We have two comets. We have an extra moon. Renee just sent me a ton of asteroids that are out there. So, David Palmer's back with us. And we're going to talk about astrology, how all of this is affecting us now, in the future, and comets and stuff like that in the past. We're going to be doing all of that tonight with David Palmer. I want to remind everybody, I have 4 events coming up. I actually have 5. We're getting ready to announce a 5th. I've got Peru and Bolivia in a couple of weeks with Brian Forrester. That's November 15th through the 27th. I'm going to live stream from there. There won't be any shows, obviously, for a couple of weeks, but I'll be out there hanging out with all of you. The Conscious Life Expo is coming up February 7th through the 10th, 2025. The links for that are also below. After that is Rise of the Guardians, March 29th and 30th, 2025 in Sedona, Arizona. Right after that, Contact Modalities Expo. This is May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, 2025 in Delavan, Wisconsin on Delavan Lake. Very beautiful resort. Great speakers, Chris Bledsoe, Paula Harris, Scott Walter, Haley Ramsey, whole great, amazing lineup of speakers and more to come. All right, I'm heading back to the Midwest. Sarah Ann is upset because she just went from Wisconsin to Florida, right? Well, now she has an excuse to go back home. All right, let's get straight to it. On this day in history, 2003, the Concorde makes its last commercial flight, traveling at twice the speed of sound from New York City to London on this day in 2003. Here's a fader fact. When dinosaurs were alive, there were active volcanoes on the moon. I wonder if the dinosaurs could see the volcanoes from Earth, right? All right, let's get to the breaking news. The world's smallest quantum computer has just been unveiled, and it solves problems with just one photon. Now, I was talking to JK Ultra about this last night. Now, check this out. A group from the National Tsinghua University in Taiwan just demonstrated the use of Shor's algorithm to solve prime factorization on their, now check this, their box-sized quantum computer. A single high-dimensional photon, a fundamental particle involved in electromagnetic interactions, has a wave packet that contains 32 time bins or dimensions of information that can be encoded. Photons have a major advantage due to their extended transmission range and reduced susceptibility to interference in other parallel worlds. Think about that. Astronomers have discovered the first black hole triple system, consisting of a black hole feeding on a companion star while being orbited by another star. The system is V404 Cygni, located within the Milky Way and around 8,000 light years from Earth. It was discovered by a team led by Kevin Burge from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, that's right, MIT, and published in the journal Nature. A study has found that unless Japan starts allowing married couples to have separate surnames, all Japanese people will share the same family name of Sato in about 500 years. The number of surnames in Japan is decreasing every year due to the country's unique law that requires married couples to share the same surname, according to a study by Hiroshi Yoshida, professor of economy at Tohoku University's Research Center for Aged Economy and Society. Have you seen it? Doritos has released its first ad filmed in space, and it is filled with the sound of astronauts crunching down on the brand's first ever chips to leave the planet. The online video spot shows Polaris Dawn crewmates Jared Isaacman, Scott Kidd Poteet, Sarah Gillis, and Anna Menon munching on one of the zero-gravity Cool Ranch Dorito chips as they floated weightless aboard a SpaceX Dragon capsule last month. The 4 private astronauts filmed the commercial just before embarking on the first spacewalk conducted by a non-government crew. And finally, I'll leave you with this. A team of behavioral ecologists, zoologists, and crop protection specialists from Tel Aviv University reports that oriental hornets have the highest known tolerance to alcohol in the animal kingdom. In their study published in Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, the group fed ethanol solutions to hornets. Well, we all know that plants produce fruits or nectar that ferment naturally and produce ethanol. We know this. Most animals that consume ethanol in concentrations higher than 4% suffer adverse effects, such as, well, difficulty moving or flying normally. It's because they get drunk. The team gave the hornet solutions of sucrose with added ethanol. They began by giving them low doses and found that even at levels of 20%, the hornets showed no adverse effect. They weren't getting drunk. Now, they kept upping the doses, eventually reaching, check this, 80%. At that level, the hornets behaved as if slightly tipsy for just a few seconds and then sobered up and resumed their normal behavior. The research team notes that any other creature would have been killed by such high amounts of alcohol. I think that includes humans. The researchers found that the hornets have multiple copies of alcohol dehydrogenase gene, which breaks down alcohol. Now, great research. And I think I see a sober pill coming soon to a bar near you. There you go. There's all the Fade to Black breaking news that you need for this Thursday, October 24, 2024. Fade to Black breaking news is produced by Renee Neumann. I'm Jimmy Church. Want to remind everybody, today's my Friday. It's your Thursday. Wrapping up the week tonight with the Leo King returns. That's right. David Palmer is on Fade to Black tonight. We have 2 comets. We have asteroids. We have an extra moon. We have all this astrology. We have what's going on right now today. Let's take a look at the future too as well. What does this all mean? What if comets met to astrology and asteroid in the past? We're going to do all of that tonight with David Palmer. It's going to be great. I'll see you then. I'm your host, Jimmy Church. Until then, all I've got is go Backley Tappy.